I'm starting with imcat.ac.in. I'm going to go here. I'm going to register as a new candidate. I'm going to follow this whole process. We're going to see how to register, how to sign in, how to upload your photo, signature, enter all the data, all the rest of it. Fine. So Mozilla Firefox Chrome, I'm assuming nobody's using anything else beyond this. Name of the candidate. Rajesh B. These days I'm more used to writing my name as Rajesh Balasubramanian, but that's not the case then. Let's see how we go. Oh, that's going back a lot. So I've taken a lot of experience in this exam. So I've taken this, stick in my date of birth, email address. Hopefully somebody will. I'm sure Gmail and Facebook have all these details of mine anyway, but I'm trying to play it safe and not have everyone know all the details. Sooner or later, we will reach a point where Facebook and Google will start sharing our details with everyone. When that day comes, we'll have to worry about that. Wonderful. OTP has been validated successfully. I will enter this date as well. I always get worried about this cap lock and small lock and all these captcha codes. I don't know why they do that. Hopefully we're in now. Registration is successful. Wonderful. User ID has been generated to my registered email address. I'm going to go there. Super. I've got OTP here. Checked all that. I'm going to jump on and go to the application form. This has a bunch of categories. I'm going to go step by step. I'll take you through the whole process, but this is just an outline. Be very careful of the data that you are filling in. Go through this, spend some time. Don't be in a hurry to complete this. Straight away in the first step at the name level, the name should be exactly as how it appears in your 10th standard certificate. So it's first name, second name, and initial, all that changing. So be little wary of that. Nationalities, Indian, Aadhaar card number, I'm not filling. Category is general, but I'm going to see how this works. If you click on NC OBC, then your state or territory comes in, and then you have to fill in the certificate number of category and caste and tribe match to your territory, which you can do by clicking on that question mark symbol, which gives a list of category names and numbers. You have to check that out and then fill that data in. And right now I'm not filling that, but those of you who are going to use that, be very careful with filling in that data point. For general, that is 2 data points lesser. Person with disabilities, if you're with disability, that again opens up a category, otherwise no. Communication address. I'm going to state, union territories, Nadu district is Chennai, town is Chennai. Wonderful. Alternate email address is the company email address. Phone number seems fine. Emergency contact number. Is also fine. So we need to have, we go to the next step process. Scanned copy of your photograph. I have that ready. So I'm going to click there to upload. Browse, go on to desktop. To go. Remember, the file size here should be less than 1 MB. Read through this data. It should be on a white background. File size should be less than 1 MB. It should have been shot in the last 6 months. Be very careful about these. Read through this. Don't just take somebody's word for it. The format should be JPEG, it cannot be PNG. It should be a clear photo. There's a set of guidelines given for photograph. Go through that before you click the photo. Key points: white background, less than 1 MB, recent photograph, clear head and shoulders. And you have to find the same photo that you plan to take. Photo specification and sample photos, you can click here to see. I'm not clicking through that, but it's a simple process to check that out. Okay, click here. There are two tabs here, one for photo, one for signature. So I click on signature. I have my signature as well. The signature size should be less than 80 KB, I think. Once again, 80 KB here. Once again, only JPEG format. And we've uploaded both. Remember, that comes in the same tab. You have to shift across the tab. Save and continue. Data saved. Okay. Now we go to the next thing. Personal details, academics, work experience, programs you're applying for, test city, and payment. And so, in the personal details, the trickiest bit, name as it appears in your class 10. Make sure that your photos of the right background, right size. Make sure that you select the right category and give the right numbers based on the list that they have provided. Fine. Wonderful. Class 10th, I did Central Board of Secondary Education, month and year of completion was March. These kind of scrolls and forms that make me worried. Not with just the privacy, but with the year. Right. Remember, there's one thing that we made a mistake. I made a mistake over and over again a couple of times ago. One of my colleagues made this mistake. The maximum mark comes first. We're used to writing 472 out of 500. You have to say out of 500 you have scored 472. Keep that in mind. Percentage number up to 2 decimals and you're good to go. 12th equivalent. It's again CBSE. March. Graduated in the science stream, maximum was 500. This mark is here. Are you in the final year of BTech bachelor degree? I am not. Have you completed? Yes, I have. Total duration of degree was 4 years. Mark up 10, I'm going to put 70%. ID. Tamil Nadu. Indian Institute of Technology, Madras. Name of college. Madras. Degree name was BTech. Be careful about BTech and BE. Make sure you click the right thing. If you insert that, I think BTech is not available. There it is. Engineering and technology is a discipline. Month and year of commencement was August 97. Part of the brigade that famously had to write the JEE exam twice. Finished in May of 2001. Do you want to enter your master's details? I don't want to enter my master's detail. I don't think that's relevant, so I'm going to skip that. Have you completed any other professional degrees? I don't want to disclose that. Save and continue. Next up, after having completed personal details in academics, we're going on to work experience. We have to select the sector and then go from there. And I'm going to start with banking and financial sectors. That is where I spent most of my career at. So I'm going to click that. Start date. So I did not have any experience pre my MBA. It was post MBA, 2004 January. I think Jan 5th or 8th or some such date. Then I was part of the dark arts of the financial services sector for about 10 years. till 2009 Jan. I did not have any break in experience, that many months of experience. It says 19, that's evidently something wrong. Only till 2009 I was there, 2009 Jan. 60 months, about 5 years. I thought I had worked for longer with that. That's all right. Banking and financial sector, and after this, this is wrong. I spent another 6 months. It will work till November of 2009. The sector, not durables, not engineering, none of this. I think it goes into other. Education. It's a shame that education as an industry is not defined very clearly. It should have been. It's a very important industry. I'm not saying this just because I'm working there, but it is an important industry. It's a very crucial industry. End date still July 31. Break in experience, none. I've been working continuously. Start date, for some reason my date numbers are not working properly. 2010 Jan 18. Wonderful. Total experience is 184 months. I'm a very old guy. I've saved that also. I've saved the experience category. The programs, I'm not interested in any of these programs. I'm interested in the Ahmedabad PhD program. Not much choice. I have my interview city has to be Ahmedabad. I'm interested in the IIM Bangalore PhD program, which is FPM. No choice, Bangalore. That's about it. I'm not keen to apply to any other colleges, only these two. I'm done. Putting save and continue. I remember in that place where you have to put preference for your courses, make sure you list down everything. If you have a doubt, play it safe, stick it in. You can always figure it out later. So you have to understand PGP, FABM, FPM, all of those terms. And if you're not clear about it now, put it in. You can worry about it slightly later. But do your research, read very clearly before you go there. Fine. Preferred test city would be Chennai. Hope you get that. Preferred test city 2. Cherry. Test city 3 would be Bangalore. Test city 4. I don't know why you have to put 4. You don't really have a preferred 4th test city. Let me see if there's some name that comes out. Very, very interesting name. Can always use the excuse and travel to some place to meet my friends. Madurai. Wonderful. So with this we are done, and then I have to go on to pay. Even though the whole world knows a bunch of my payment information, credit card information, I'm going to stop with that. Fine. So just to do a very quick recap, personal details, where make sure you do your data based on your class 10 certificate. Academics, make sure you put the year, date clearly, percentage clearly, your overall marks clearly. The percentage does get rounded off to 2 decimal points. When you're uploading photo and signature, it has to be JPEG. Keep the file size in mind. Work experience, these days it calculates the months. Whenever you have a break, you have to mention that very clearly. So start time and end time for your career across different industries. Programs, fill in whatever different categories you have to keep in mind. Test city is obvious, very clear, very simple. Payment, I'm going to stop with that. I'm not going to do the payment process right now. I'm going to preview. I've already saved this. I think I can always go back and revisit this and do the payment part later on. I'm going to stop with this and sign off on the video.